You're watching South Asia Newsline, and here are the top stories we are tracking for you on Wednesday, the 10th of December. Trump reiterates his claims of ending Pakistan-India war. ADB hails India's robust growth, revises GDP forecast to 7.2%. And Imran Khan held in illegal isolation, his sisters allege. And now for all the details. US President Donald Trump has once again made headlines with his claims about his role in brokering a ceasefire between India and Pakistan. Addressing his supporters at an election-focused rally in Pennsylvania, Trump listed what he described as several major international conflicts he ended during his tenure. Trump has made the claim of ending the India-Pakistan escalation earlier this year nearly 70 times. However, New Delhi has repeatedly denied any third-party intervention in the de-escalation, insisting the decision was reached bilaterally. India launched Operation Sindoor on May 7, targeting terror infrastructure inside Pakistan and Pakistan-occupied Kashmir following the Pahalgam attack on April 22, which killed 26 civilians. A series of drone and missile strikes followed on both sides until May 10, when India and Pakistan agreed to a ceasefire.
In 10 months, I ended 8 wars, including Kosovo, Serbia, Pakistan and India. They were going at it. Israel and Iran, Egypt and Ethiopia. You didn't know about that. Armenia and Azerbaijan. And I hate to say this, one named Cambodia, Thailand, and it started up today. Tomorrow I'll have to make a phone call, and I think they'll get it. Who else could say, I'm going to make a phone call and stop a war of 2 very powerful countries, Thailand and Cambodia, they're going at it again. But I'll do it. So we're making peace through strength. That's what we're doing.
And the Asian Development Bank said on Wednesday that the outlook for developing Asia and the Pacific has brightened for this year and the next, driven by strong demand for products from the region's high-tech economies and India's faster-than-expected growth. While regional growth is expected to moderate next year, export strength underpinned by the upturn in the AI and electronics cycle will help to sustain economic activity alongside lower trade uncertainty, the ADB said. It also said that with South Asia now expected to grow 6.5% this year and India outperforming expectations by an 8.2% growth in its fiscal second quarter ending in September, will be improving the sub-regional prospects as well. However, the ADB said that risk from global uncertainties, climate-related disruptions and domestic political developments still remain a major hurdle. The ADB further added that inflation is projected to ease to 1.6% in 2025, down from the 1.7% forecast in September, before rising to 2.1% in 2026. And several PTI workers and sisters of former Pakistan Prime Minister Imran Khan staged protests outside the Adiala jail on Tuesday, raising concerns about his health and security inside the prison. Strict security was deployed around the jail following the demonstration, reflecting heightened tensions between PTI supporters and the Pakistan government over his detention conditions. Alima Khan, Imran Khan's sister, alleged that he is being subjected to mistreatment. The situation escalated as senior PTI leaders, including Secretary General Salman Akram Raza and Khyber Pakhtunkhwa Provincial Chief Junaid Akbar Khan, joined the sit-in. Their presence signaled the party's continued frustration after repeated attempts to meet Imran Khan were rejected by jail authorities, despite a court order permitting visits on Tuesdays and Thursdays, Dawn reported.
पिछले 6 महीने 8 महीने से आ रहे हैं। हम ट्यूसडे को यहाँ बैठ जाते हैं जब तक हमें किसी को इजाज़त नहीं मिलती मुलाकात करने की, क्योंकि इमरान खान को ये टॉर्चर कर रहे हैं। उनको इलीगल आइसोलेशन में किया हुआ है। ये इमरान खान का टॉर्चर खत्म करेंगे। ये टॉर्चर है जो इमरान खान के साथ कर रहे हैं।
Moving on. Crumbling infrastructure in Jhelum Valley in Pakistan-occupied Jammu and Kashmir has triggered a humanitarian crisis. Locals say decades of government negligence have left them without schools, healthcare, or basic services. We have a report.
Jhelum Valley in Pakistan-occupied Jammu and Kashmir is grappling with a severe crisis as collapsing infrastructure and years of official neglect has pushed residents to desperation. Former Assembly candidate Liaquat Qayyum Abbasi has appealed to PJK's Prime Minister Faisal Mumtaz Rathore for urgent intervention. He says most schools destroyed in the 2005 earthquake were never rebuilt, leaving children in Lipa, Chinari and Chakothi to study on bare ground in harsh weather. Healthcare is in disarray too. The district's only major hospital in Hadia and Bala suffers from absent doctors, no medicines and a non-functional dialysis center, forcing critically ill patients to travel long distances for treatment.
तो झेलम वैली में कोई कैंपस उस तरह का नहीं है कि बाकायदा तौर पे बच्चे तालीम हासिल कर सकें या वो उनको मतलब है वो फैसिलिटीज़ जो बाकी कैंपस में है वहाँ पे नहीं है, तो उनको वो देनी चाहिए। और दूसरे साइड पे आ गई कि वहाँ पे हॉस्पिटल का तो 3.5 लाख की आबादी है जिला झेलम वैली की। 3.5 लाख की आबादी में एक हॉस्पिटल है DHQ अटियामाला, तो उसमें अदवायात नापैद, डॉक्टर नापैद और डायलिसिस सेंटर किसी मतलब नेक आदमी ने डायलिसिस की मशीनें डोनेट की हुई हैं, उनके लिए जगह नहीं है कि उनको लगाया जाए।
Abbasi also flagged road networks in several areas have deteriorated into mule tracks, cutting off entire communities. Calling governance absent, Abbasi urged the Prime Minister to personally visit Jhelum Valley and witness the long-standing suffering of its people, before the crisis deepens further.
In a significant diplomatic move, Bangladesh and India have repatriated a total of 85 fishermen in a reciprocal exchange. Both the governments successfully concluded the release of 47 Indian fishermen and 38 Bangladeshi fishermen on Tuesday. The move highlights the ongoing humanitarian efforts to support fishing communities on both sides. The Ministry of External Affairs of India confirmed the completion of the repatriation process, stating that the exchange was conducted with due regard for the safety and security of the fishermen involved. The Indian Coast Guard, in a post on X, emphasized the importance of strengthening trust and cooperation. This is not the first instance of such a repatriation. Earlier this year, Bangladesh released 95 Indian fishermen in January, and in a reciprocal gesture, India released 90 Bangladeshi fishermen. Despite diplomatic challenges, both governments have continued to engage in dialogue and efforts aimed at maintaining peace in the region. Moving on. India's Prime Minister Narendra Modi on Wednesday hailed the inscription of Festival of Lights Diwali to the UNESCO Intangible Cultural Heritage of Humanity. In a post on X, he called Diwali the soul of our civilization. India's Foreign Minister S. Shankar also highlighted on X that this serves as recognition of the festival's immense cultural, religious and spiritual significance and its role in bringing people together. Foreign Ministry spokesperson Randhir Jaiswal called the event a joyous movement. UNESCO defines intangible cultural heritage as the practices, knowledge, expressions, objects that are passed down over generations, strengthening cultural identity and appreciation of diversity. India is hosting UNESCO's 20th Intangible Cultural Heritage Committee session for the first time from December 8 to December 13. The historic Red Fort complex, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, has been chosen as the venue. And that's all in tonight's edition. We will see you same time tomorrow. Till then, good night.